morning, friends. So today is the 25th, it's a Wednesday, and ignore the absolute carnage in the background. I washed my bedding and everything because the forecast was supposed to be sunny weather, but this morning it definitely wasn't. It was quite gloomy, a little bit drizzly, I think, or sort of kind of in the air was quite damp. Finally, it looks like it's brightening up a bit, so I'm probably going to pop them out in a minute. But yeah, today I've just had a really quiet morning. I changed my bed and I had a little bit of a quiet time and chatted to my parents for a bit. And then now I'm kind of ready and I'm heading out to get a bit of a food shop, a very small food shop, because tonight I'm going to my friend Nadia's flat and I'm going to be cooking dinner. One of my sort of New Year goals. So I don't know if I shared with you yesterday, I'm already forgetting what I've shared, but I'm cooking from the green roasting tin. I think that's what it's called. I'll show you, it's in the kitchen at the moment, but I'll show you later. And it's a very simple recipe. So I'm hoping that it's not too simple and it won't be too bland. And I'm also going out to Way to Go to pick up a sourdough baguette because I feel like that would go really nicely with the dish, and hopefully it will. I'm saying hopefully a lot because I'm not a confident cook at all. I'm very much just experimenting and trying, and we'll see how it all goes. I'll definitely fill you in after dinner to tell you how it's all gone. But I have most of the ingredients actually, so this is my second quandary. I can either go to, so I have two supermarket choices to go to. One of them is a much prettier walk along the Water of Leith to get to, and the other one is nearer and it won't take as long, but it was not going to be that pretty. So I'm tempted to go the prettier option now that the sun has come out because it looks so lovely. So I think we might go along the Water of Leith and see what we see, just because I feel like the sun came out even stronger there, and I feel like that's a sign to go the prettier route. So we're going to have a little morning walk, come back and have some lunch. I think I'm going to do a little bit of writing after lunch and editing yesterday's video as well. And then it'll be time to head to Nadia's and we're going to do some Pilates together as well. I think that's the plan, and then have a little catch up and some dinner. We're planning to have a little bit of an earlier night because I can easily stay at my friend's Nadia's. I've stayed at hers till like midnight before. And it's always so fun, but the walk home, not always my favourite in the winter months. It can be so cold and obviously it's very dark. So yeah, enough chatting. I'll go grab my coat, put the washing out. We also have workmen, I say we, me, the building has workmen outside it today. So I'm just, yeah. Do you hear that? I don't know if you heard that. I feel like my house shook. Anyway, let's go do that. And I'm back home. I had such a lovely outing actually. I got pretty much everything I needed except for bay leaves, which everywhere seemed to be sold out of. Well, Tesco was sold out and I couldn't find them in Lidl or Aldi. Maybe they don't sell them. But I have a funny feeling that one of my neighbours actually has a bay tree outside, but I'm going to have to consult my mother, my mum, on kind of, is it actually a bay leaf tree? So that I don't just throw some random leaves into tonight's dinner. Anyway, it was so lovely to get the fresh air. Walk along the canal was so peaceful. I hope that I managed to capture just how lovely it was. And I ended up sitting on a bench for a little while having my packet of oatcakes because it was around about lunchtime and I knew that I would be getting quite peckish. So yeah, and then sort of cherry on the cake, I got chatting to the workmen who were outside, and they were saying that they think that's pretty much the job done and the scaffolding should be coming down fairly soon. Whew, I'm so excited. I don't know if everyone in my life will know how much I detest the scaffolding because it's been up since September and not a whole lot of work was done for about 3 months on it. I don't think anyone went up the scaffolding, so it just kind of blocks light from my flat. It's just more of an inconvenience. It's not a big deal, but I'm very excited if it's going to be coming down soon, especially for spring, summer, when this flat just comes into its own and it's just so beautiful at that time of the year. Anyway, I forgot to buy soup. That's kind of what I thought I was going to have for lunch, soup with half of that baguette that I got. In the end, I've sort of done some balsamic olive oil, cheese, some of the tomatoes that I got, and I've just thrown a little bit of, is it coriander? I think that's what it's called, coriander on top, which might not go, but it looks nice. I'll show you in a second. So this is today's lunch, and yeah, I'll report back. It actually looks fine. I think it looks quite tasty. The bread is so good, so I don't even know if I could, go wrong with the toppings. And I've just got some crisps as well, and I'm gonna watch some New Girl, which I have been re-watching lately. I'm all packed up, and by that I mean I've got all of my ingredients for tonight's meal. I've got it all in that bag, and I don't think I showed you, but I also picked up a little plant for Nadia from Tesco. It was right at the sort of till area and it was on sale and I couldn't resist it, so I'll try to remember to show you that before I hand it over. So yeah, I'm going over there. I don't know if you can tell, but for some reason after lunch and after a little bit of work, I'm so tired. Like, I tried to have a little nap. Mr. Squirrel was knocking on the window, waking me up. So feeling very lethargic. So this is the little plant that I got my friend. These are my slippers because she has wooden floors and my little feet get cold. And that's all the ingredients and the cookbook, etc. So yeah, we better get going. Well, that's me back in. I'm snug as a bug in a rug in my fresh bedding. I had such a lovely time at my friend's house. The recipe turned out really good. I would recommend that one too. Yeah, it was just as good. I think I'm trying to think which one I preferred. I probably liked both of them equally. I think the next recipe I try will be a little bit more different. I'm thinking of trying what's it called? A puff pastry one next for the oven. So that won't be next week, but the following week. So I'll update you in future vlogs. And then we nipped out to get some ice cream because she wanted to introduce me to the Little Moons ice cream. So that was really fun. And I had my first cream egg of the year. And yeah, I had a little bit of bother. The first video was supposed to go up today. It just went a wee bit weird when I uploaded it, so I've edited it and then obviously I have to wait for it to process and everything, so unfortunately that will be up tomorrow, and as will this one, hopefully. So yeah, I'm just going to read for a little bit. It is probably near midnight, I think. It is 11:45. And yeah, I'm just gonna read for a little while and then go to sleep. I will see you tomorrow, friends.